because I can share the screen.
Oh,
I can
yeah,
share the screen
they can
so they
see
can see the
you.
pictures
Yeah, are you doing it on your computer or your phone?
on my computer.
I'll show you what they can see. I'll text it.
Okay. Oh, it says I can't share screen because of you. You have
Oh,
to
that's
enable it
okay.
somehow.
That's okay. It'll be
Okay.
fine. Just read it to us. It'll be awesome.
All right, I'll just read it. Just
Okay.
you guys gonna have to use your imagination. You know what that is, right?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Well, this is a book that I used that my dad used to read to me
Listen.
when I was a baby and when I was a kid, when I was a little child. And that was also like 10 years ago.
It was
Um,
10 years ago.
yeah, so this is a book called Miss Nelson is Missing, and it's about a teacher and it's about students. So I thought you might really like it. So here it is.
Okay, y'all listen.
Ready? Here we
Yeah.
go. All right. The kids in room 207. What's your room number, by the way?
354.
354. Okay. Well, this is right.
I can't
This
still
is
listen.
right. This is right down the hall. So you're gonna have to look out for Miss Nelson.
All right, listen.
The kids in room 207 were misbehaving again. Spitballs stuck to the ceiling, paper planes whizzed through the air. They were the worst behaved class in the whole school. Not like you. You guys are great.
Uh,
Now, now settle down, Miss Nelson said. They whispered and giggled, but the class would not settle down. They squirmed and made faces, kind of like you guys are doing right now, actually.
that's about
They
right.
were, listen, they were even rude during story hour. You're not rude during story hour. And they always refused to do their lessons. Something will have to be done, said Miss Nelson. The next morning, Miss Nelson did not come to school. Wow, yelled the kids. Now we can really act up. They began to make more spitballs and more paper planes. Today, let's just be terrible, they said. Not so fast, hissed an unpleasant voice. A woman in an ugly black dress stood before them. I am your new teacher, Miss Viola Swamp. And she rapped the desk with her ruler. Where's Miss Nelson? Asked the kids. Never mind that, snapped Miss Swamp. Open those arithmetic books. Miss Nelson, Miss Nelson's kids did as they were told. Uh-oh, laying down the law here. They could see that Miss Swamp was a real witch. Right away, she put them to work. She meant business. And she loaded them down with so much homework they could barely even stand it. We'll have no story hour today, said Miss Swamp. Keep your mouth shut, said Miss Swamp. Sit perfectly still, said Miss Swamp. And if you misbehave, you'll be sorry, said Miss Swamp. Days went by and there was no sign of Miss Nelson. The kids missed Miss Nelson. See, they took Miss Nelson for granted. They didn't know how nice she was. Maybe we should try to find her, they said. So some of them even went to the police. Uh-oh. Detective McSmog was assigned to the case. He listened to their story and he scratched his chin and he said, hmm. And then he said, hmm, I think Miss Nelson might be missing. Detective McSmog would not be so much help. Other kids went to Miss Nelson's house and the shades were tightly drawn and no one answered the door. In fact, the only person they did see was the wicked witch, Miss Viola Swamp, coming up the street. Uh-oh, if she sees us, she'll give us more homework. They got away just in time. Maybe something terrible happened to Miss Nelson. Maybe she was gobbled up by a shark, said one of the kids. But that didn't seem very likely. There's a picture that says sharks, very unpleasant. That they are. Maybe Miss Nelson went to Mars, said another kid, but that didn't seem likely either. I know, exclaimed one know it all. Maybe Miss Nelson's car was carried off by a swarm of angry butterflies. That was the least likely of them all. The kids in room 207 became very discouraged. It seemed that Miss Nelson was never going to come back, and they would be stuck with Miss Viola Swamp forever. They heard footsteps in the hall. Here comes the witch, they whispered. Hello, children, someone said in a sweet voice. Who was it? It was Miss Nelson. Did you miss me? She asked. We certainly did, cried all the kids. Where were you? That's my little secret, said Miss Nelson. How about story hour? Oh, yes, cried the kids. Miss Nelson noticed that during story hour, no one was rude or silly. What brought about this lovely change? She asked. That's our little secret, said the kids. Back at home, Miss Nelson took off her coat and hung it in the closet right next to an ugly black dress. When it was time for bed, she sang a little song. I'll never tell, she said to herself with a smile. P.S. Detective McSmog is working on a new case. He's now looking for Miss Viola Swamp. The
Uh-uh.
end.
What
Okay, so
happened?
what happened there?
Miss Nelson was the witch.
Oh,
She
you
she pulled
think?
Yeah.
Uh,
I read the story.
uh,
I think she
look
pulled
what
a fast one on the kids to get them to behave a little bit better and during story hour. But you guys, you never have that problem. You behave very well during story hour.
that's because I threatened them.
You're scared of me.
They scared of me.
I am.
But
You bet.
story hour is so fun. It's so much better than doing work. You get to hang out and you're all cozy and you got your blankets and you have a cool teacher.
Yeah. Can they ask you questions, Sam?
Yes.
All right. So listen, I don't want anybody to raise their hand and then say, I forgot. We're not doing that. Okay? Do you understand?
Yes,
And if your question is goofy, I'm gonna tell you to put your hand down. Understood?
Yes.
So you better not ask something goofy. All right, John, what you got?
Magic.
Do you do magic, Sam?
I wish I was a magician. I'm not a magician. I'm
You
just a
play
musician.
music.
Although I used to have this really cool trick, this thing that I got when I was a kid. It was a stick and it had a bunch of different colored diamonds on it. And if you picked a color out of that row, I could magically turn the stick to where all the diamonds were one color. And that was the only magic trick I ever knew how to do, but I don't have it anymore.
I didn't even know that. Michael, go.
Have you ever built something?
Have you ever built something? He's made
Yeah,
songs. He's
yeah,
built
I
albums.
built some, but I built some stuff too. So I built there's a tree house in my backyard that I built for my daughter, and
Huh?
that's really fun. But she doesn't use it very much anymore because now she's 14.
Give it to me.
Um, and I built a table one time,
Okay,
and that was really fun.
Um, have you sing a song?
can you sing a song?
Oh no,
Is that your weakness?
that's my weakness. I'm afraid to sing songs in public.
You're not
Uh,
How about I just play a little? I have a guitar. I'll play a little guitar. Is that
yeah.
cool? Okay.
Boundaries. Okay, listen. A musician.
This is my magic trick right here.
This is my trick. Ready?
Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
That's a C chord. Does anybody here play music? Play piano? Probably. Does anyone play guitar?
Girl, put your hand down.
I do too.
Look at the look on my face. Okay. Hey Sam,
Yes.
I think with your headset, it's not where it's letting us hear it.
Oh. Oh, it should. The microphone. It might, you know what? This microphone just might not pick it up very well because of the compression.
See, sorry guys.
Sorry. Well, here it is. You can see it.
Yeah. It's a pretty one. All right, Zoe, go. He doesn't go to school, baby. What was your school called, Sam?
My school was called Deer Valley.
Deer Valley.
Well, when I was your age, my school was called Bel Air Elementary.
Sweet. All right, Eva. What's your favorite instrument? I would say the piano, Sam. Am I
My
right?
Yeah, yeah, I like to play a special kind of piano. It's an electric piano. It's called a Wurlitzer. That's my favorite one. And this one right back here, it's called a Mellotron.
I saw.
And I like to play that too.
All right,
The
guys.
Mellotron makes really cool sounds.
Ask him.
What's your favorite like vehicle?
What's your favorite vehicle?
Volvo.
What? I think that's a thing.
I like a Volvo.
A Volvo.
I like a wagon, a station wagon.
So
Station
listen,
wagon.
you said it all Arizonian. You didn't say Alabamian. They're like, what is a Volvo? They don't know. You
Yeah,
have to say it country like Volvo.
it's I like a Volvo.
There you go, Sam. If you already asked a question, put your hand down. Danny.
Are you married?
Yeah, I am actually. I have been married this year. It'll be 20 years.
No. Wow.
No,
Yeah.
because it was 10 years ago. We were 14.
Oh yeah, well,
Hate it.
I got married very young.
What's your favorite sport?
What's your favorite sport?
Favorite sport right now? My favorite sport to play is racquetball. Have you ever played racquetball?
No, racquetball.
It's
She
kind of
loves-
like it's like tennis, but you're in a room.
Woman.
You're in a room.
Espera. Do you say it in English? Puede decir en English. Can you say it in English? Think about it, and I'll come back. Comprende? Okay. All right, Kamari. Baby, you ask him.
Is John with your cousin?
Is John Wick your cousin, Sam?
No, John Wick is not my cousin. I wish John Wick was my cousin. That'd be fun.
You both look the
All right, Gage.
Why did you look like John Wick in one of your songs?
I don't know. Wait, did I have a beard? Does John Wick have a beard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you which one it is. I'll text it to you. But here I am. I'm like, this is my friend Sam. And they were like, dude, your friend's with John Wick. And I was like, guys, he does not. You know what? Yeah, okay. I'll tell him.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah. No, John Wick is super cool, but no.
All right, Sawyer. What's your favorite color, Sam?
Pink.
Mine is two. Mine is two.
See,
I
I
have a
thought
have a-
pink wasn't a girl
I have a-
color.
I have a pink highlighter and I love it.
All right, did you? All right, Emma, go
What's
ahead.
your favorite animal?
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal right now is a cat.
Dog.
I like dogs a lot too. I love dogs, but right now I don't have any dogs right now. I have a stray cat that I'm taking care of.
We have so many animals in our house. It's ridiculous. All right, it's almost like a classroom. All right, Giovanni, try. Go ahead. Do you have a dog? Do you have a dog? Good
I
job.
don't. I used to have a dog. I used to have two dogs. I had a dog called Apples and I had a dog called Olive. And I have a tattoo of I don't know if you can see it, but I have a tattoo of my dog.
Oh, what kind of dog was it?
It was a rat terrier.
Huh?
A rat terrier. And they were supposed to chase rats and mice, but one time we had a mouse in our house and Apples was so scared she ran upstairs in the bedroom.
Marcellus, do you have a question? All right, go ahead.
What is your favorite animal?
Baby, we just asked it as a cat.
Mexican.
All right, is that it? It's almost time for us to go on the buses, my friends. Y'all good? Can y'all tell Mr. Sam? Oh, what? Did you already ask? No, Alvina, do you have one? You didn't ask. You don't want to ask anything? Okay. What? Okay. We will keep you. We appreciate you so much.
Stay with us.
Please
Thanks
stay-
everybody. It was nice to meet you. Have fun on the bus.
Bye. Bye, Sam.
Bye.